the evolution and resilience of U.S. aircraft carriers, a powerhouse in modern warfare. Aircraft carriers are more than just military vessels. They are floating symbols of a nation's power and strategic influence. The United States Navy, boasting the world's most formidable carrier fleet, has long used these titanic ships to project strength, safeguard freedom, and secure its position as a global leader. However, as the world enters an age of hypersonic weaponry and evolving threats, questions arise. Are aircraft carriers still indispensable, or is their dominance beginning to wane? The legacy of U.S. aircraft carriers. For over a century, the United States has been a pioneer in naval aviation. It was in 1910 that an airplane first took off from the deck of a U.S. ship, marking the dawn of carrier-based aviation. Since then, the Navy has introduced 18 distinct classes of aircraft carriers, evolving from the modest CV-1 Langley, a coal carrier retrofitted for aircraft, to the state-of-the-art CVN-78 Gerald R. Ford. The Gerald R. Ford, often dubbed a supercarrier, epitomizes the pinnacle of naval engineering and firepower. The Gerald R. Ford class, a new era of dominance. The Gerald R. Ford class carriers represent a quantum leap in naval technology. With a displacement of 100,000 tons, a length of 337 meters, and a height of 76 meters, these carriers are towering marvels of engineering. Powered by two Bechtel A-1B nuclear reactors, they generate nearly 2 million horsepower, allowing them to cruise at speeds of up to 30 knots, 34 miles per hour. What sets these carriers apart is their unprecedented operational efficiency. Each ship can serve its entire 50-year lifespan without refueling, a first in naval history. The Ford-class carriers boast electromagnetic aircraft launch systems, EMALS, which replace traditional steam catapults, offering smoother takeoffs and enhancing the performance of its air wing by 25%. With a complement of 90 aircraft, including the cutting-edge F-35C Lightning II, these carriers are unmatched in their ability to deliver air power across vast distances. Carrier strike groups, the backbone of naval power aircraft carriers, do not operate in isolation. Each carrier is the centerpiece of a carrier strike group, CSG, a highly coordinated team of vessels designed to maximize the carrier's capabilities and provide robust protection. Carrier strike groups, the backbone of naval power aircraft carriers, do not operate in isolation. Each carrier is the centerpiece of a carrier strike group, CSG, a highly coordinated team of vessels designed to maximize the carrier's capabilities and provide robust protection. A typical CSG includes OIQ guided missile cruisers equipped for air defense and long-range strikes, destroyers and frigates offering anti-air, anti-surface, and anti-submarine warfare capabilities, nuclear-powered submarines providing stealth and underwater firepower, logistics ships ensuring sustained operations by resupplying fuel, ammunition, and food. A single CSG can involve up to 10 warships and over 9,000 personnel, making it a formidable force capable of waging war independently for up to 14 days without resupply. Its mobility allows it to cover 700 to 800 miles in a single day, delivering precision strikes against targets up to 1,000 miles inland. Modern challenges, hypersonics, and asymmetric threats. Despite their incredible power, U.S. aircraft carriers face mounting challenges. Modern adversaries like China and Russia have developed sophisticated countermeasures designed to neutralize carrier strike groups. For instance, China's DF-21D anti-ship ballistic missile, known as the Carrier Killer, boasts a range of over 1,100 miles and is capable of reaching Mach 5 speeds. Russia's Zircon hypersonic missile, with a range of 1,000 kilometers and a speed of Mach 9, poses an equally grave threat. The proliferation of these weapons raises critical questions about the survivability of carriers in contested waters. While U.S. carriers are equipped with advanced defense systems, including Aegis combat systems and deck-based F/A-18 Hornet fighters, the sheer volume of modern missile salvos could overwhelm even the most sophisticated defenses. The cost of power projection. The price of maintaining carrier strike groups is staggering. A single group costs approximately $6.5 million per day to operate, translating to over $65 million daily for the entire U.S. fleet of 10 operational groups. To put this into perspective, this is enough to build a 1.2 million square foot hospital every 9 days. Critics argue that such expenditures may no longer be justified, especially as other military priorities, like developing hypersonic weapons, demand greater investment. Resilience in the face of attack. Despite these concerns, aircraft carriers remain remarkably resilient. In 2005, the Navy conducted a series of stress tests on the USS America CVI-66 to assess its durability under extreme conditions. Over 4 weeks, the decommissioned carrier was bombarded with missiles, torpedoes, and explosives. It withstood significant punishment before finally sinking, demonstrating the exceptional survivability of U.S. carriers. Modern carriers, like the Gerald R. Ford, incorporate even more advanced structural and defensive features, making them nearly impervious to conventional weapons. A strategic asset in an uncertain future. Aircraft carriers continue to be central to U.S. military doctrine for a reason. They offer unmatched versatility and strategic flexibility. Whether deterring aggression, responding to crises, or asserting dominance in contested regions, carriers remain an invaluable tool of statecraft. However, as warfare evolves, the Navy must adapt. Emerging technologies like unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, directed energy weapons, and artificial intelligence will undoubtedly shape the future of naval operations. The debate over the role of aircraft carriers in the 21st century is far from over. While some advocate for reducing the fleet to allocate resources toward emerging technologies, others argue that carriers are indispensable symbols of U.S. power and resolve. Conclusion: the enduring power of carriers. Aircraft carriers are more than just warships. They are testaments to human ingenuity and the enduring quest for security and dominance. While their role may evolve in the face of new challenges, their significance as a tool of diplomacy and deterrence remains undiminished. The question is not whether carriers are still relevant, but how they can adapt to ensure that the U.S. Navy continues to dominate the seas for decades to come. What do you think about the future of aircraft carriers? Should the U.S. maintain its current fleet, or is it time to pivot to new strategies? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into modern military advancements.